Okay, so the event just wrapped, as you can... Good morning, we made it to Apple Park. I've picked up my badge and now all that's left is to head in and see the show. Let's go. Good morning, everybody. As you can see behind me, we've made it to Steve Jobs Theater at Apple Park. Today is iPhone Day. Get ready for tons of updates. Let's go.
Celebrities later.
Okay, so the event just wrapped. As you can see, there are plenty of people crowding over the new iPhones. We're gonna head down there and see if we can get our way through. Here they are, the new iPhone 16 and iPhone 16 Pro in all their glory. The iPhone 16 features an aerospace-grade aluminum frame and a color-infused glass back. Unlike last year's pastel iPhone 15s, this year Apple is going bold with the iPhone 16 color options. There's pink, that's definitely the Barbie pink we've all been waiting for, a Dave 2D teal, and my favorite, ultramarine, a vibrant blue with some violet undertones. Of course, it still comes in classic white and black finishes. And then there are the Pro models with titanium frames, which means they are tough yet light. The Pro models come in 4 colors. New this year is Desert Titanium, replacing Blue Titanium, which is absent this year. It's reminiscent of the gold Pro iPhones of the past, though not as yellow. It's more like a muted rose gold. Almost copper. Last year's hero color makes a comeback, natural titanium. And if you look really closely, the finish is slightly different. So is the brushed finish on the frame. Though I'm not sure if you can even see it in this video. This year's white titanium is lighter, while black titanium is darker. At 6.9 inches, the iPhone 16 Pro Max also has the largest display ever on an iPhone. The 16 Pro also has a bigger display at 6.3 inches. Both are slightly larger than last year thanks to slimmer bezels. One feature I'm particularly excited about is camera control, which is more than just a button, it's also a touch surface. You can find it here on the lower right-hand side of your phone, a lot easier to reach than the action button. And if you hold your phone like this, it also feels more natural, like you're shooting with a point-and-shoot camera. And as its name suggests, it's a dedicated control to quickly access different camera features. A single click launches the camera app. While the app is open, you can click once to take a photo, a long press records a video, a tap launches zoom controls, you can slide left or right to zoom in and out, and a double tap launches other settings like aperture and exposure. From here, you can also switch cameras, which is easier, especially if you're shooting in landscape. But camera control is more than just that. It's also a shortcut to new visual intelligence features. During today's keynote, they demoed how with a press and hold, you could take a photo or ask Apple Intelligence something about it. You can ask or search. Visual intelligence turns the camera into a visual sensor, and I think there's more to come. New on the iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max is being able to capture 120 frames 4K video, and now, after the fact, you can also go in and adjust the frame rate on the Photos app, just like you would when editing cinematic slow-mo videos on Final Cut. Do you own multiple Apple devices? You're going to want these fast and fun charging accessories from this video's sponsor, UGREEN. Their Uno series is perfect for the new iPhone and other devices you have that need power. Not only do they come with a groovy design and adorable facial expressions, they're fast charging too. Don't let this cute little robot fool you. It's a 100-watt charger with 4 ports total, 3 USB-C and 1 USB-A. So you can charge your new iPhone 16, Apple Watch Watch Series 10, AirPods 4, and your iPad or Mac quickly, simultaneously, and safely. That's thanks to its GAN Infinity chip and thermal guard system. Your devices are protected from overheating or overcharging. Either of these two USB-C ports can deliver up to 100 watts of power, so I know I can get to 60% in 30 minutes on the now old iPhone 15 Pro. While the 100-watt charger is compact enough for traveling, this 2-in-1 magnetic wireless charger is more of a bedside or desktop companion. It's got the same cute charging indicator, that same GAN Infinity technology, and thermal guard system. But it's also got a magnetic wireless charger, so I can plop my iPhone like so. This is a wireless charger too, so my AirPods can go right here. And with the extra USB-C port, I can also plug in my Apple Watch. If you're looking for a fast and fun charging solution for your new iPhone 16 and other devices, check out UGREEN's Uno series of chargers, power banks, and cables. I'll put links to all of these products in the description box below. Apart from new iPhones, we're also getting new Apple Watch models. The Apple Watch Series 10 comes in aluminum and a new titanium finish, which replaces stainless steel. The latter is still glossy, but lighter and more resistant to scratches. Colorways are as follows. Aluminum is matte and comes in rose gold, silver, and jet black. Titanium is shiny, gold, natural, and slate. And if you're looking for the silvery finish we all love, you'll need to get the Apple Watch Hermes. The Apple Watch Series 10 is the thinnest Apple Watch ever and also has the biggest display. So now it's 42 and 46 millimeters respectively. The latter's display is even bigger than the Apple Watch Ultra 2. Speaking of the Watch Ultra 2, it hasn't been updated, but there's a new color, satin black. By the way, I'm loving these new matching titanium Milanese loop bands. They are elegant, but still rugged enough for scuba diving, and because it's titanium, super light. I also love that it comes with this Dior-esque clasp, and over here, a mechanism to adjust the band for a tighter fit. Of course, what I'm most excited about are all the new Apple Watch Hermes editions. I never thought I'd see the day, but there's now an Apple Watch Hermes Ultra 2. I always saw the Ultra as more of a rugged device, but wait till you see all the cool new luxury Apple and Hermes bands on offer. This En Mer band in Blue Nuit perfectly matches my outfit today. And if you want to know more, I'll be posting a Get Ready With Me real soon. It's made of a water-resistant textured knit with a subtle H motif and matching titanium buckle. For Apple Watch Hermes Series 10, there's a metal band Satiné Grand H, which I need, and that's not an understatement, with adjustable links and a butterfly clasp. There's also Torsade Double Tour in Vert Moyenne and the elegantly thin Twill Jump Attelage. Last but definitely not least, Apple also announced the next generation AirPods, and surprise, surprise, the whole family gets an upgrade. There's the entry-level AirPods 4 and a higher-end AirPods 4 with active noise cancellation. The AirPods Max also gets a refresh with a USB-C port and new colors: blue, purple, orange, Starlight, which has a yellowish tint compared to silver, and the color I'm definitely going for this time, Midnight. Unlike the old Space Gray, this one has bluish tones to it, more like a dark navy. And those were all of Apple's announcements from their September 2024 event. We're here, and as you can see behind me, just chilling a little bit. Everybody's working on their stories, and this video needs to go live. So let me know what product you enjoyed the most. Let me know down below. We have a lot of Apple content coming your way in the next weeks and months. So make sure you're subscribed to this YouTube channel and hit that bell icon so that you get notified as soon as we publish. Follow me on social media for all the behind the scenes fun stuff. And for news and updates, make GadgetMatch.com your daily habit. From here in Cupertino, I'm Michael Josh. Thanks for dropping by.